Yo, what's going on, guys? It's the Ball Knowers back with episode 4. How are we feeling today, Ben?
Feeling good today. How about you, Zach?
I'm doing pretty good. It's a good weekend, good week of football. We got a lot to talk about. We're going to start things off with weekend review, as we like to do. And then today we're going to get into some flaming hot takes presented by Takis, of course. And then we're going to go into Mascot Madness. This time he's going to be quizzing me with some basketball schools. And then he's going to talk about some freshman phenoms for basketball. And then I got a little podcast, a little game we're going to play called Glad, Mad, or Sad. I'm going to tell you something. You tell me if it makes you one of those three things. And then we're going to do our Week 7 picks.
I'm excited for segment 5 today. Glad, mad, or sad.
I'm curious what emotions are going through your head with these certain things. So what do we think about this week of football? Any games stick out to you? I got something to talk about.
I know one game that stuck out to me. We talked about this game a lot last week. Virginia at Louisville. Virginia had that number next to their name. Continue to have the number next to their name. They got the win at Louisville. Huge win.
And we got something we got to say.
To
Virginia. And that is, we apologize.
We apologize, Virginia. Not only to Virginia, but to the players.
Their coaches.
The fans.
And their fans. We let you guys down.
Anyone affiliated with Virginia in any way, we are very sorry for what we said.
And I'll tell you this much.
Last week.
It's not going to happen again.
It's not going to happen again.
I learned my lesson. Virginia is a better football team than we thought. And I just want to say I'm sorry.
Yeah,
from the bottom of my heart.
Virginia, I'll say it publicly here. Virginia, you are a good football team.
Wow.
I was wrong. You were right, Virginia.
I was wrong. You were right.
I was hoping Virginia would lose, so they would have to apologize to us.
I wanted an apology for being ranked.
Yeah.
Because we thought they shouldn't be, and we were wrong.
They shouldn't be, and we were wrong. They definitely should be.
Big
win,
absolutely.
Back-to-back weeks.
Yeah, huge. You love it.
Virginia in a good spot right now for football.
They're competing for the ACC. Yeah. It's kind of fun. Big game. I got the pleasure of watching this one. Penn State goes down to UCLA. 0-4 UCLA. They had not led in a game for not 1 second the whole season. And they beat the preseason number 2 team.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts on that?
That was unbelievable. I don't remember what I was doing, but I was busy, and I just heard, I was like driving a long drive, and my brother's like, Penn State's losing to UCLA, and I'm like, surely he's trolling or something. It's unbelievable. Keep in mind, this is UCLA team that lost by double digits to New Mexico.
Yeah, this is a really bad team. But we talked about it. Sometimes you fire your coach, it sparks a little something.
I remember Jake, Ohio State basketball fired Chris Holtman.
Yeah.
And the day after they played number 1 ranked Purdue.
And that sparked a little something.
They didn't play like themselves that day.
Yeah.
And I think that's what happened at UCLA.
And maybe just Penn State, just not who we thought they were at all.
Yeah, I think it's a little both sides of the story there.
For sure.
Traveling out west, a little hard.
I agree. It's a long Pennsylvania to Los Angeles. That's a long flight.
Long flight.
It's not easy.
Long game for Penn State.
Yeah.
Offense did well.
They came back.
Which,
they fought.
Offense has struggled maybe this year.
Yeah.
Not last game. Defense 42 points to UCLA.
That's horrible.
What's going on there?
Yeah, but that boy Nico Iamaleava, he's been getting hate on all season, calling him Nico, I'ma overthrow ya, all sorts of that. He silenced all the haters this week, and I mean UCLA they're playing for nothing but pride at this point. But
bowl game 1-4.
I mean, yeah,
the season's not
that's
over.
true. The season's not totally over,
but it also might be still.
But hey, big win.
Yeah,
big win for the boys.
Did you see the thing where Nico said before the game, if you don't want to be here, then leave?
Yeah, it was just weird coming from him.
That's what I was thinking. It's like out of everybody to say that, Nico.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna try to say his last name. Nico, not the person that should be saying that.
They were calling him
eyes.
Nico, I am a leaving.
Yeah.
At his old school.
Yeah,
so yeah.
Nico, I'ma overthrow ya.
I'ma overthrow ya.
Yeah, but not last week.
I'm happy for the guy. He gets a lot of hate, and rightfully so.
Yeah.
Really, but I don't know. I feel for the guy. It sucks being on a team that's 0-4, but they're 1-4 now.
Do you think that was the biggest upset in recent memory?
Yeah,
I'm trying to think.
I
of
can't
one.
think of one.
I
I remember
know-
Marshall beat Notre Dame.
Marshall beat Notre Dame, Northern Illinois
And
beat
then
Notre Dame.
literally Northern Illinois.
But was UCLA like on a worse level than those teams were?
Maybe.
Maybe
Yeah.
like, you know.
Because those are like, they're small schools. UCLA was like the laughing stock of like
football.
football.
Just football. And
The stadium was just so
they
bare.
rushed to the field.
They're like three guys.
if you noticed.
I saw.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Not much of it. Compared to Virginia's field, UCLA versus Virginia's field rush is just laughable. UCLA is just horrible.
The UCLA had so few people rushing, like the security had enough guys to like catch them.
Yeah.
And then like they got like in trouble.
Yeah.
For rushing the field.
That's how you know it wasn't a good field rush.
No.
Yeah, but no fans at the game, rightfully so. With how the season's gone so far, maybe there will be some at the next game.
Maybe. Yeah, it's a fun time to be a UCLA football fan. Should we?
Fun
dare
week.
I say
Fun
that?
week.
Okay,
Not
fun
time,
week.
Not time.
Yeah.
I like week.
Okay. Another game. Arch Manning throws 2 interceptions and continues to look bad against power conference teams, and Texas goes down in the swamp. What do you think about that?
I'm not too surprised, I guess. I would have had Texas winning that game close, but yeah.
It's
Texas they're not a bad team, but they're not nearly who we thought they were.
Preseason one, and now they're unranked.
Yeah.
Along with Penn State. When's the last time something like this has happened? Preseason 1, 2, and 4 all unranked by week.
Is this an answer?
No, I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I should have looked into that.
I can hear.
You look into that, and then I'll start talking about the next game. This was the big game for me. I picked Florida State winning this one. They hosted Miami and did not look good. That game the score was closer than it was. It was 28-3 going into the fourth quarter. Florida State came back, made it 28-22. I thought that my guy, Tommy Castellanos, really looked pretty bad and just kind of was flustered against Miami's defense, who was a very good defense. And Carson Beck continues to play well. Miami looks like they're contending. I wouldn't be surprised.
I saw something on Twitter, Florida State fan. They said Florida State didn't lose the game; they just ran out of time.
I mean, yeah, they were certainly fighting.
Yeah.
Fighting like heck in that fourth quarter, and yeah, they did run out of time. But they played really poorly in that first half.
Yeah.
Did you find anything?
Nothing.
Yeah.
Might be the first time 1, 2, and 4 are unranked.
This like
within
soon.
5 weeks.
Yeah.
I couldn't even find 1, 2, and 4 being unranked.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Maybe it is. We don't know. Couldn't find anything, but.
Yeah.
Good win for Miami at Florida State. Alabama couldn't get it done there.
Miami now with 3 ranked wins or 4.
For Notre Dame.
Well, no, Florida at the time.
Yeah.
No, they were not ranked though, because they had just come off the
South Florida game.
But South Florida is ranked. Notre Dame is ranked.
They beat South Miami? Yeah, they did.
And Florida State, I think, is still ranked.
Yeah.
So 3 currently ranked teams that have lost to Miami. That is one heck of a resume.
Yeah. That game was at Florida State this week?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. That's a great win.
Yeah.
Definitely
War
the favorite
chant going
in the
whole
ACC.
game and just unfazed.
Yeah. Problem for Florida State is ACC is almost maybe out of reach at this point already
It's
with
not
those 2
happen.
losses.
We got really excited when they beat Bama, and I don't see it with them. I think they're going to lose.
Because you don't get that extra game. So 10-2 probably not going to get you in.
Yeah.
Most likely.
They'd have to win the ACC, and they already
got 2
twice,
ACC losses, so
yeah,
that'll be tough for them.
It's Miami, Virginia might be the game there.
It might be. Georgia Tech's in the mix too.
Yeah,
and
they're good. I would like a
in the mix.
Miami Georgia Tech game. That'd be fun. Yeah. We thought Clemson, of course, but
Clemson. You'd think they'd be in the mix. Bill Belichick in North Carolina, definitely not in the mix.
Certainly
we picked that game last week. Clemson, North Carolina.
Clemson, yeah, that game was not
you think
close.
Clemson's a joke? North Carolina's a bigger joke.
Oh my gosh!
Goodness.
And that's I really was like high on them going in. Like, they've got Belichick. Like he's gonna go in there and do it. Like they've looked bad.
North Carolina, are they the new laughingstock of college football now that UCLA somehow beat Penn State?
I mean, if I was a stock, I think it's fair to laugh at them.
Yeah.
I think it's fair to take a look at their stock and let out a little bit of a giggle.
Definitely.
Okay, hot takes.
Hot takes. We're back here. Hot takes. we're just talking about Miami, so I think 2 ACC teams should make the playoffs.
You think 2 ACC teams make the playoffs? Miami, of course, and then who's the other one? You think Georgia Tech or somebody?
Someone. Whoever does well.
I don't know. Georgia Tech is I thought, man, they're so good. They beat Clemson, barely though.
Yeah.
At the time, I was like, that's a big win. But I don't know. They almost lost to Wake Forest. And, I mean, their game versus Georgia, I think, will decide. If they beat Georgia at the end of the year.
Yeah.
I think for sure.
Or if they hang with Georgia.
Yeah.
Do they have a tough schedule? Do you know? What their schedule's looking like? Because Virginia has a legit shot.
Virginia could.
But the
I don't know.
ACC had a good non-conference.
If Virginia loses, they lost to NC State. I don't know.
And Florida State's not out of the mix at 10-2. At 10-2 Florida State, you might take over a 9-3 SEC team.
I would personally rather not.
Yeah. Well, I think you should. I think the SEC and Big Ten have not performed greatly this year as far as
that's
top
fair.
tier teams. And I feel like the ACC has competed well in the non-conference, and it's been a good conference this year to the point where they deserve
two
second
spot. We'll see what happens.
I think they should end up getting a second spot this year. They did last year
with SMU.
SMU and Clemson.
Yeah, and that was fine. But SMU got manhandled.
And if Miami loses in the conference championship, obviously they will automatically get 2 because Miami will probably be there. But I wouldn't be surprised if they get 2 anyway.
That's fine.
Yeah.
One of my hot takes is going back to the Penn State game, and this is also coming from a Colts fan. Tyler Warren is so good. I said that he is the most underrated player maybe we've ever seen as far as draft stock and how much respect he got for what he was for them, and that Penn State losing him means so much, and all that they brought back this year means nothing because they lost Tyler Warren, who is an absolute stud.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, you like it.
I like that a lot. Tyler Warren is, he's amazing. He might be the best tight end in the league already.
And how underrated he was. He wasn't even the first tight end taken in the draft this year.
Was he really not?
Colston Loveland
really
went over him.
Well,
which is crazy.
Colts got lucky there.
I know, it's ridiculous. And for some reason, and he was doing this at Penn State, running the ball, throwing it sometimes. The Tyler Warren, he's so good. He ran the ball, and he started to the defense close in on him. He's gonna get a tackle for loss. He threw the ball away like a quarterback. I love it. I love this guy. He makes Washington Colts so fun. He made Penn State so fun last year. And they're like, oh, we got Drew Aller coming back. We got our 2 running backs. We're going to be just fine. They don't have him anymore, and it shows.
Yeah.
And I think we don't appreciate how much he meant to that team.
I think that take just hit me. I haven't appreciated that much. I haven't appreciated that enough, Tyler Warren enough for what he's done.
And I think it's time we look at him. And, I would say he's one of the best tight ends in the NFL right now.
Yeah. I like that. I just pulled up a Georgia Tech schedule, back to my last hot take.
Yeah.
Their next 6 games, I'll read them off to you.
Mm-hmm.
Virginia Tech.
Dub.
At Duke.
Dub.
Syracuse.
Dub.
At NC State.
Dub.
At Boston College.
Dub.
Pittsburgh.
This conference is so weak.
And then they'll be 11-0 heading
to Georgia. And they host Georgia.
Hosting Georgia.
Yeah, they certainly should be. But again, they beat Wake Forest by 1 point. So I don't know.
11-1, 11-2, I think gets them in.
Well, they can't be 11-2.
Well, they'd lose in the conference championship.
Oh yeah, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Losing to both Georgia and that's fair.
Yeah. So
maybe
Georgia Tech's got a great shot. I didn't even realize.
The thing about Georgia Tech though is blowing people out. That's not really their game.
That's not their game. No.
Yeah.
That's it's like Penn State, for example. actually.
Yeah,
blowing people out, not their game.
With the way they run offense, they're not just gonna kill these teams, but they're gonna win.
Yeah,
that's what they've proven so far. Yeah, I like it.
My next take here.
Okay.
Ty Simpson will win the Heisman.
He's good. Yeah, he's probably 3rd on my list right now. but I love him. He's a great guy. I'm a big fan of him. And like the way in which they play, they're like very Ty Simpson reliant.
Exactly.
Yeah. So I like they got to keep winning games.
Mm-hmm. I feel like with a lot of the quarterbacks, they're not as reliant on their quarterback
I think
as
that's fair.
Ty Simpson, and he might not be the best, but I think he'll win the Heisman.
I like it. I think he's got a great shot.
Maybe Carson Beck, maybe Dante Moore,
Oh.
maybe Mendoza.
Okay. I had my personal list would be Dante Moore 1, Mendoza 2, with this game meaning a lot. Ty Simpson 3, Carson Beck 4.
And then, I mean, John Mateer.
Would have been 1.
Would have been
but
the
he's
front
not
runner,
playing. I
but-
heard there's a rumor. This is called the we're talking about on the Joel Klatt show today.
Really?
It's called the Chipotle rumor.
I've heard the
You heard the Chipotle
rumor. Yeah.
rumor. Apparently, some guy was at Chipotle and he saw John Mateer and he was like, "Yo, you playing this week versus Texas?" And he was like, "Yeah, I think I'm gonna be ready to play." And does that mean anything? I don't know.
Yeah, it's just a rumor.
Just-
Is it a reliable source?
Certainly not.
Definitely not.
But you know,
If it is, I'd love it to be.
that's the thing about that college athletics is you might just see your quarterback at a local Chipotle.
That is true.
Yeah, you wouldn't see that with your favorite NFL team.
No,
probably.
yeah, you're not gonna ask like I'm not gonna go see Daniel Jones walking the streets and be like, "Yo, are you playing this week?"
No, but with John Mateer, you know,
Oklahoma students are seeing him all the time.
But, like,
they might have class with him.
you
Like,
might
yo,
have
John,
play-
you playing this week?
They go to psychology class, see John Mateer, ask him if he's playing. Would he just lie about that? Maybe. I don't know, John.
Yeah, but would the student make that up? Maybe.
I don't. Certainly, you could
Certainly,
just
yeah.
tweet that into the abyss for
But
no reason at all.
That rumor has gone from Twitter to the good Joel Klatt show. So
Yeah, they were talking about it today.
It's progressing.
Yeah. So
Sure.
if the Chipotle rumor is true, and he plays this week, he's right back up there in Heisman. If he plays well and wins.
I agree. Yeah.
My hot take, I have one basketball take. Do you want me to save it to the end?
I was gonna go with my football ones first.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
I have two more football. I have James Franklin is in his final year at the head coach of Penn State. I don't see him making it to
Is that a
back
hot-
there next year.
is-
It's not even
Is
that
that a
hot.
hot
Like
take?
that's
It's
pretty
just a-
like
it's just a take.
it's a take.
Yeah.
It's not as like a
Lukewarm
Taki's hot
take.
take. You can
Lukewarm
spit it out
take,
of your
yeah.
mouth really if you don't like it.
Yeah.
It's not as hot as Taki's.
Yeah, no, I could certainly see that happening,
Yeah.
and we were bringing it up after the Oregon game. A big
Exactly
game,
right. That's
a big
why
game. James couldn't win big games, and then he loses to UCLA.
and then little game James is
Yeah.
maybe what they call him.
He's always been known.
Big
like,
game
little,
James lost the little game.
Yeah,
It's not-
and little game James is money. He never loses.
I was
little
seeing
games.
people were saying, you know, James Franklin was upset at the notion that he doesn't win big games, so he just went and lost the little game to
Yeah.
shut people up.
Yeah, shut him up. That's true.
We're no longer gonna say James Franklin can't win the big ones. He just hardly
James
can't
Franklin
win.
can't really win
Yeah.
this season.
And I think he's out. Would you agree?
I think I could see it happening.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say like
Not
I
like for
think-
sure.
Yeah, I'm not like I'm not as into it as you are,
Okay,
I guess.
yeah,
But
I'll say for sure.
yeah, I think it could happen,
Yeah.
but it's hard to fire a guy that you've had for so long.
Yeah.
And his buyout's pretty big. If I
Sometimes
that
you know
correctly.
you gotta sit people down and have the conversations that you don't want to have
yeah,
in order to move on
but
for the best.
the seat definitely warm.
Yeah. Kind
I
of
think
like that
the seat's,
take.
The seat's hotter than your take.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would agree that his seat is hotter than my take. What about you?
My next one here is Notre Dame. I think they're a top 10 team.
I like it.
Yeah.
I think they are too. I really feel for them because if they don't get into the playoffs, like that's gonna be really brutal because they went at Miami, who a lot of people think is the number one team in the country, and they lost by 3 in a wire-to-wire game that was extremely close the whole time. And then Texas A&M, who's ranked 4 or 5, and they lost because of their holder fumbled a hold on an extra point. They are
So they lost
very
by
good.
1, 4 points to top 5 teams,
Yeah,
and they've obliterated everyone else they played.
they should.
They should win out.
Yeah,
And
I'm gonna be team put them in.
I would like to see them in the playoffs.
I think I would be okay. Going back to your ACC, like I will be extremely disappointed if Virginia makes the college playoff over Notre Dame.
Yeah. But if Virginia has an extra game on their plate, you could see that happening.
But
if Virginia's 11-2 to Notre Dame's 10-2.
But they're in the ACC. I get Notre Dame's not a conference.
And Virginia will have a better win than Notre Dame.
Sometimes it's not about that, though.
I know, but
sometimes it's like, does Virginia play Miami? Would be something I'm interested in, because I don't see them competing with Miami, and certainly in the way that Notre Dame did. I think if Virginia played Notre Dame, it would not be close.
Virginia does not play Miami.
That's frustrating.
They'll play at California. That'll be tough heading out west.
Yeah, hopefully they lose so they don't get in over Notre Dame.
But they should be favored in most of their games to finish this season.
Yeah, there's, again, ACC. It's just so weak. You just get a bunch of off weeks.
They could go 11-1, realistically.
Yeah.
If they're as good as we apologize them for.
Yeah.
And not play in the ACC championship game.
Yeah. And
then Georgia Tech plays in the ACC
it's gonna
championship
take a
game
lot
against Miami
for me to think that they're better.
If Georgia Tech and Virginia's schedule go as planned,
which would be winning out.
Georgia Tech will play Miami in the ACC championship.
Yeah.
And
then no.
Virginia will be 11-1.
No.
Not in the ACC championship with a win over Florida State and at Louisville.
But the win over Florida State is not going to end up being that great, I think.
Probably.
I think they're kind of fraudulent. We'll see. Well, there's a lot of season to be played, and that's what makes college football so fun, because there's all of this stuff. I think Notre Dame is a top 10 team. I would agree with that take. Another take, and this is near and dear to my heart. I'm going Fernando Mendoza, number 1 overall draft pick this upcoming spring.
I could see it.
Yeah.
Who's projected to have the number 1 pick?
The latest mock draft I saw had Lenore Sellers going 1 and Fernando Mendoza going 2. In other mock drafts I've seen, Dante Moore's up there along with Mendoza.
I didn't know Dante Moore could get drafted.
Yeah, because he did a year sitting at Oregon and a year playing at UCLA.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Yeah. I could see that. He's big. He's got a good arm. He's kind of an NFL quarterback.
He's not the quickest. He's just like, I'm going to make the smart play. And I think that's more what I'd be looking for as an NFL team rather than an Anthony Richardson. And people like that are just starting to prove that that doesn't really work, in my opinion. So we'll see.
I could see that.
Again, this game upcoming means a lot.
I think it's a hot take.
You think it's hot?
Number 1, but first round. Definitely looking good for him right now.
Yeah.
And it also kind of depends on who gets the first pick.
That's true.
Will the Titans take a quarterback with Cam Ward?
Because they won't. I agree. I would agree with that. If a team that doesn't need a quarterback goes, then obviously but maybe first quarterback taken.
I could see it. It changes a lot.
It does, really.
Especially this year, I've noticed. There's so many good quarterbacks that it changes.
But there's so many good quarterbacks, but the quarterbacks that we thought were going to be the good quarterbacks are not. Like Cade Klubnik, Arch Manning, Lenore Sellers.
Well, Sellers is just injured.
Yeah, but Lagway also.
Lagway, yeah.
those were like, these are the 4 guys. They're just amazing. All 4 going first round. And it's, Dante Moore and Mendoza. Ty Simpson was thought of like, Alabama, they're going to be okay, but their quarterback's not good, really.
Same with Ohio State. Sayan's been balling.
Stud.
He's been balling. He can't get drafted, of course.
Yeah.
But he's been balling.
Nor can their best player, which is crazy.
That's crazy to think about. But, all right, my next take here. Mm-hmm. This one combines basketball and football. Texas Tech is a legit title contender in both basketball and football.
Like national championship.
National championship. I could see them winning a national championship in either sport. Heck, if they did it in both, what a season it'd be to be a Texas Tech.
What a time that would be. Yeah, I mean, one of my hot takes was, I almost put it, but didn't. But it was going to be Texas Tech wins the national championship in football in the next 5 years.
In the next 5 years.
But I don't see it being this year. I think it could. They're legit good. They've dominated everybody they played in a week conference. And the amount of money they have in their football team, for whatever reason, is insane. And I don't know where it's coming from. It kind of makes me sad because number one D lineman, D tackle in the nation, was down to his final 5. He visited IU versus Illinois game. He set his commitment date right after, and he went to go be a Red Raider. And it's like, gosh, man, they just get all these 5 stars. Number one quarterback in the class is down to his final 5. They're in there.
Really?
And they might get him. And they've gotten other 5 stars that I've seen.
Well, with football recruiting, you never know.
Yeah.
If it's
and
over.
exactly,
If it's
it's not gonna be over.
A commitment doesn't necessarily mean anything.
You're right.
Football recruiting, I've realized for whatever
They'll
reason.
go on visits as committed recruits in football.
I saw some Alabama commit announced that he was there to stay. It's like it's
so
kind
weird.
of what you do with your commitment. He's like,
Yeah.
I've locked in Alabama.
Like,
I will
just-
no longer be talking.
Someone
to
to
other
IU
schools.
did that too.
Yeah.
And it's like, just don't commit then.
Yeah.
Like,
Football
if you're not
recruiting
ready.
is just
It's ridiculous.
it's insane.
Yeah.
It's
That's a good point.
just absolute chaos. You can't keep track of it. It's really hard because
Yeah.
they commit and you're like, okay, but then they go visit another school the week after
Just
they
to make
commit.
sure, and that's like socially acceptable for
Yeah.
whatever reason in football, but like you don't really see that in basketball.
Like Julian Lewis committed to USC for a year.
When he was like young.
But like he just wasn't going to USC.
Yeah.
Everyone knew, and like
He was visiting other schools
he's
the
just
whole time.
constantly visiting other schools, and then of course he didn't end up at USC.
No. He's a
Football
buff,
recruiting's
and
weird.
it's time that they start playing him. But we'll talk about that later. I like it. I like your take. My final take, and this is just jumping into basketball.
Okay.
This is someone I'm super high on. I think freshman at BYU, AJ DeBanza, will be by far the best player in college basketball, and is a better prospect than Cooper Flagg, and is the best prospect I've seen in my lifetime other than Victor Wembanyama, who I was incredibly high on. I am almost just as high on AJ DeBanza and his freak athleticism and his ability to get to a spot and hit any shot at any given moment. I've seen him play in person. I was amazed. I've watched a lot of his stuff in high school, and I love this guy.
I absolutely disagree with that take.
Okay.
Just absolutely.
Why? You don't.
Well, you said best player in college basketball.
Well, you're gonna say Braden Smith.
I don't think he's the best freshman in college basketball.
Wow.
Darren Peterson is a better prospect and freshman.
Better
in my
prospect?
opinion. I think he's the best player in this class.
I love Darren Peterson too,
Yeah. And
but DeBanza.
I would say DeBanza's third or fourth best prospect. I think Boozer is better, and I think Peterson's better.
Wow.
DeBanza wasn't necessarily great in the FIBA,
That's okay.
and he's still a little raw.
I mean,
will he be the leading scorer on his team? Maybe.
For sure.
Maybe.
In the country, probably.
BYU's bringing back a very high point per game scorer in Richie Saunders.
Yeah.
I just don't see it at all.
You don't see
I don't
it.
see him being an
I think he's a
All-American.
more athletic Cooper Flagg.
I think Cooper Flagg brought a lot
With
more to the table.
Cooper
Flagg
Flagg
was much
being
more
more of
developed.
like a Cooper Flagg maybe more versatile,
Yeah.
but
No, AJ, his athleticism
it's
is
just
ridiculous.
And I think his ability to shoot the ball is underrated.
Yeah.
I think he's gonna be.
It's not amazing though. It might be underrated, but
Yeah. And no, it's
if
not
it's
like
underrated where it's rated, must be not great. You know.
Okay. Cooper Flagg's ability to shoot the ball going into last year, I think, was underrated.
Yeah.
He's a good shooter.
Solid. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, he's gonna be good, obviously, but I don't even think he'll be an All-American. I think BYU is gonna be really good. They're
Yeah.
a loaded team. But I just
We'll see. This was a take that's like I'm gonna go all in and make it
Yeah.
really hot. And once
if you said that with Peterson, I might get on that
saying
train.
by far the best player in the country,
I don't think by far the best player in the country.
I would argue Cooper Flagg was by far the best player in the country last year.
I think he's the best player, not by far.
Okay.
I feel like I've seen better players than him
Okay.
recently. He was very good.
Yeah.
Deserved National Player of the Year. And it wasn't. I mean, Broom wasn't that close. Was it Broom?
Yeah.
Walter Clayton, Smith. Walter Clayton might have been the best player,
At
least towards the end of the year. But
yeah,
I mean, Flag was very good.
Flag just could do more things.
Yeah, he could do everything. What was it? Yeah, but Peterson, he's been handed the keys at Kansas.
Dude, don't get me wrong.
Bill Self has said it.
I
The
love
best freshman he's ever had.
And he's had some studs.
He's had Andrew Wiggins.
Yeah.
Who obviously didn't end up too well in the NBA, but Andrew Wiggins is considered one of the better prospects of all time.
Yeah.
And Self
Kind of
says
similar to
Peterson's the best.
DeBanza, really. Like
What
just
is?
Wiggins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see that.
I think Darren Peterson's gonna be really good.
Speaking of this,
We're kind of getting into freshman phenom.
Yeah, we can just move.
Let's just go right into that.
Straight. I'll say my hot take after freshman phenom.
Okay, that's
my last hot take. Nate Ament, did you see he was the #1 overall recruit in 24/7? They just released their final rankings.
And there's a mint at 1.
Mint at 1.
Really?
Yeah.
That's surprising.
I
thought there
was
was a clear
surprised.
1, 2, and 3.
I did too. And he was the clear 4.
And he's definitely
but
4.
Clear 4. Like,
Yeah.
no one above him, no one below him, you know?
Yeah, for sure. I
I was
don't
really
like
surprised.
that. I mean, we'll see. I mean, I don't watch
Yeah.
obviously as much of them as I suppose the people of 24/7 do.
Yeah.
But I would certainly, if I was doing a mock draft, I'd go DeBanza 1. See, Boozer maybe more as like a better prospect than Peterson, in my opinion, just because he's big with guard skills.
Yeah, I think Boozer is a very well just put together player. Like
Yeah.
he can just play already.
My guess would be he would be drafted over. But then again, like Peterson, all he is just like a guard who can score, and that's not as like.
I just don't think anyone can stop him.
No, I agree, but like that's not as more like enticing than like a guy like Nate Ament who's like 6'10" and can dribble.
Yeah.
And can
NBA
shoot.
draft is
like the
weird.
NBA
It's
draft. That's what
weird.
I'm saying. I can see all of those guys going above Peterson, but like Peterson being better.
So when you said when you brought DeVance as prospect, did you mean for the college level or NBA level?
I'm in for NBA.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean maybe better
Yeah.
than Peterson for NBA level.
Yeah.
The NBA draft stuff is completely different.
I'm just saying, like, when I saw Victor Wembanyama, I was like, this guy might be the best player I've ever seen in my life and could be the GOAT at one point. And I still think he could be. He's amazing. And when I see AJ DeBanza, I would say a notch below him because he's not Wemby.
Yeah.
But he's the second most, like, wow, this guy is an absolute stud. And I didn't feel that way about Zion. And I didn't feel that way about any of the other, I don't know, who else.
I mean, Flag.
I
Flag's
didn't
considered
feel
one.
as much
Yeah.
how bad way about Flag.
I mean, yeah. The only ones that have been at Wemby level are Flag and Wiggins in the
Yeah.
past, like, 10 or 15 years.
Yeah, that's fair.
So, yeah.
We'll see. Only time will tell.
Yeah. I mean, I already brought up Darren Peterson as one of my freshman phenoms.
Mhm.
I think he'll average, I'm going to say, 23 points per game.
I like
Kansas. Unbelievable. That's pretty unbelievable. That might be a hot take.
I
Maybe.
think he's so good.
But,
Watching him play in person
Yeah.
was fun, dude. He could make any shot on anybody at any given moment.
with this Kansas team, they're not. It's just complete like roster turnover, and
Yeah, which sometimes that just
might
doesn't,
not have been a bad thing.
Yeah, it
where
doesn't
Kansas is
matter.
heading.
Yeah.
But
Sometimes
kinda-
all you need is a dude. Just get in there and ball.
I agree. I like Bill Self getting back to recruiting freshmen.
Yeah,
He stopped for a
I
couple
agree.
years.
Their little transfer portal super team thing hasn't worked.
And it just doesn't really work. You
Yeah.
need a blend.
Because that's
Need a
exactly
blend.
what I thought last year. I watched them play versus North Carolina. I was like, bro, they have this like portal super team.
Yeah.
All these guys are just ranked so high. They just did so many things at their past school, and then it just didn't pan out.
Mhm. But I like they got 4 commits this past week.
Oh wow.
Yeah, Tay Kenny being one of them.
Yeah.
And I like what Bill Self is doing. He's heading back to maybe his older ways, but yeah. My next prospect I'll get into, this guy will balled out in FIBA.
hmm
This was Mikel Brown Jr. of
Oh, yeah.
Louisville. Dare I say, Louisville, I think we talked that they have like a loaded like transfer portal class, especially
Yeah,
at the guard
they have
position.
a transfer portal super team.
Yeah. Just at the guard, they got 3 really good guards.
Yeah, only for
And-
guards.
They got Ryan Conwell, Isaac McNeely, and Adrian Woolley.
Yeah.
I think Mikael Brown will be the best player on this team.
I don't hate that.
Yeah.
I think this year's draft class, like from an NBA standpoint, and freshman class,
Yeah.
is like amazing.
I think it's very good.
Yeah, I think
Like-
it's one of the best I've ever seen.
As good as last year, maybe better. And last year's was pretty amazing. As
Yeah.
a freshman class.
Yeah, it was, but I think it's better.
Yeah, Mikael Brown is just very good with the ball in his hands, and I think Pat Kelsey's gonna have a tough time taking it out of his hands. I
Yeah.
think he'll be maybe first team All ACC, one of the better freshmen
I
in
don't
the
hate
country.
that.
You got any freshmen you really like other than DeBanza?
I mean, I also really like Peterson. I didn't
Peterson,
know
yeah.
you were so high on him. Because I like him a lot.
Yeah, I think Kansas is just a great fit for him.
Hmm.
Another one I put in here was Koa Pete,
He's fun.
Arizona. He also balled out at FIBA.
He's a big boy.
He's physically ready
Yeah.
already. He's physically,
He has been for a while.
yeah, yeah.
I remember watching him when he was like a freshman or sophomore in high school, and he's a stud.
Right. Yeah, I like what I see with him. Great rebounder for,
Yeah.
just a freshman. He'll be great at Arizona. And then this one guy, I've heard a lot about him recently.
Mhm.
He's a 3-star,
No
committed
way.
to Illinois. Keaton Wagler.
Okay. Just a name to keep an eye on.
Keep an eye on it, but like I heard Kylan Boswell say like he might be the best player on the team.
Wow. 3-star, and is he from the United States?
3-star. I believe so, yeah.
Wow.
And
What position?
Point guard, combo guard.
Keaton Wagler.
Keaton Wagler, 3-star.
Keep that in mind.
Yeah, Underwood loves him. Everyone's starting to love him this past week, so I'm putting him in here as a freshman phenom. Keep an eye on that name.
I will.
Yeah. Some other guys. I got a couple guys here who are just gonna like have some good like situations where like they're just gonna get the ball in their hands. They're gonna be the guy.
Mhm.
Tunde Yosefu at Baylor.
Oh, he's fun.
Baylor lost their whole team.
Yeah.
Like Baylor and IU lost their whole team.
Yeah, literally everyone. And
Baylor.
yeah, no, Yusefu, I know a guy from Baylor, and I was talking to him. He said that Yusefu is Anthony Edwards in a power forward's body, which is I mean, he's a big Baylor fan,
Wow.
and that's what he called him. And I didn't know anything about him. And then afterward, I started watching. I was like,
Yeah,
I kind of see it.
No, yeah.
I kind of see it. Anthony Edwards, he's like a 6'8" jacked Anthony Edwards.
Yeah,
That's what we're calling.
He's in a great spot to like flourish there, as Baylor didn't bring in the best transfer portal class for losing everybody. He should be their guy. And then Miami, another team that lost a lot of people.
Mhm.
New coach Shelton Henderson, former Duke commit,
Okay.
followed Jai Lucas. I think he'll really thrive in Miami. There'll be Donaldson and Renew will probably get a lot, but I think Henderson there. And then Villanova, Kevin Willard didn't do too hot in the portal, but they brought in freshman. I don't even know how to say his. Caden Lewis, I think is how you say it.
Okay.
Very high, like everyone wanted him. Kentucky, UConn,
He went to Nova.
Duke, and he ended up at Villanova with Kevin Willard. He should start at point guard, get a lot of touches with the ball, and then I have 2 Indiana basketball recruits here.
Okay.
One of them played against this guy a lot growing up,
Yeah.
Braylon Mullins.
He's a stud.
He's very good.
Yeah.
He's probably the best shooter in the class,
I would agree.
and he's heading to UConn. I don't see a better fit in the whole country than UConn for him.
Yeah. I like it.
Yeah.
I think he's going to be really, really good.
Yeah. And Dan Hurley loves him.
Yeah.
Yeah. So a lot of these guys, like the coach loves them. And
Yeah.
that makes me feel good about they're going to be a freshman phenom.
Yeah.
And then I got Jalen Harrelson at Notre Dame.
I played against him once.
Yeah.
And, yeah, he gave us 40
yeah.
in 8th grade. He's a stud.
Yeah,
I
very
like him.
good.
That was in my basketball career that ended a few years ago. He was by far the best player I'd ever played.
Yeah.
And I think he's going to be really good.
I agree. I think he's. Wait. So are you saying when he was in 8th grade, he was the best player you played?
At any point in my life,
Any point
when
in
I'd
your
played
life.
against someone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because you played him in 8th grade, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Their team had 45 points. Because it was an 8th grade game. We lost, I think, 45 to 40, and he had 40 of the 45.
That's
Yeah.
wow. I don't think he's gonna be doing that at Notre Dame, but
That'd be a lot.
Marcus Burton's gonna be the guy at Notre Dame, but him and Braden Shrewsbury should also get their fair share of buckets there. That's all the freshman phenoms I got.
I like it.
And if you got any more,
None that I can think
none
of.
you think of,
Yeah.
other than Trent Sisley.
Trent Sisley. Sure. Yeah. He's fun. Yeah. I don't know about phenom. Freshman maybe better than we thought.
Okay, before we get into Mascot Madness, I'm going to give my last hot take. This one was basketball related. I know you watched this coach a fair amount last year because we thought he was going to IU.
Talking about Ben McCollum?
We thought we had some insider information.
Yeah.
We thought Ben McCollum was headed to
We were misled.
IU. Definitely misled. He did head to IU in a way, Iowa University.
Yeah,
And,
that's true.
I think he's a great coach, but I said his system.
You hate their system.
Or
his
I don't
system.
hate it, but it's not going to work in the Big Ten.
Yeah.
Is what I said.
Okay. You still think that?
I think they'll be bad. I think that. I think
that's your hot take.
Iowa
is
will
that
be
Iowa
a
will be
bad
bad.
team. Yeah, and because their system certainly just won't work in the Big Ten.
It's just much different than what they've been doing.
Yeah.
And I don't know.
It's
do you think
polar opposite of
Yeah,
what they've been
I'm
doing. Fran
sure-
McCaffrey, we're gonna maybe press you and
speed it
probably
up
let you score, and then we'll just go.
Yeah, and
try
they're gonna score
Try
a
to hit
lot.
some threes. Yeah.
And Woodson, he had that system just absolutely. He was bamboozled every time.
It's like, whoa, what is Iowa doing?
I think Woodson would love to play against a guy like Ben McCollum.
He would thrive in a game like that.
I would agree. I don't think it's gonna work. Iowa fans, you don't think they're not gonna like him because you think they like what they were doing with McCaffrey?
I mean, they had some good years.
Yeah, certainly.
But this is kind of like their football team in a way.
They are gonna play basketball like they play football. That's actually perfect. I didn't even think about that. I love that.
And I don't think it'll work.
But it works to a point in football. Do you think it's gonna be like that in basketball?
If there's a shot clock in basketball, that's the only thing.
That's a good point.
My thing is, we know they're gonna do the same system they've been doing because he brought everyone he could from Drake, and everybody came with him from Drake, and the guys he lost, he just filled them with similar players.
Yeah.
Like, they lost Mascari on the wing. They filled him with Brendan Housen. Exact same player.
So he wants to continue this.
He wants to continue.
Slow, grind it out, wait till the final 5 seconds of the shot clock to get into anything.
Get the ball and dribble.
Then go make a play.
Go make a play, and then we're going to send some guys to the glass, maybe kick it out to a shooter.
I was pretty happy that we didn't hire him just because of that.
I don't think it'll work. I think he's a good coach, though. Maybe he'll switch it if it doesn't work. Maybe I'll be wrong, but I just don't see it working, and I just don't think Iowa's going to be good. A lot of people think Iowa's going to be good.
I like it. I would agree with your hot take.
Okay. We'll get into Mascot Madness now.
Let's do
here.
it. I'm locked in.
We did this for football last week, so I tried to give teams that most of them only have basketball teams, but these are basketball schools.
Okay. That's gonna be hard for me because a lot of the teams I know is because of college football 26.
That's fair. A lot of these teams have made runs in March Madness.
Okay.
And
how many is it? 10.
10.
Okay.
I got 10 here. How many do you think you'll get?
6.
6? Okay, I can see that.
All right.
My first team I got for you here is this one's gonna be real tough.
Okay, it's gonna be
really
a tough
hard.
one.
North Carolina.
That's the Tar Heels.
Tar Heels, yeah.
Gosh.
No.
If I can get that,
If you can get that,
maybe
can
10
get
for 10.
Yeah. My next one here, getting a little harder.
Okay.
Providence.
Ooh. Friars.
Friars, yeah. Have you ever been on Twitter? Have you ever looked into a comment section involving any sort of Providence target as far as recruiting? You look in the comment section, every single comment will say Friar.
Okay.
Friar.
That's
it's really
weird.
interesting.
Oh, because talking about recruits?
Yeah, it's like
okay.
Friar.
Friar.
It's unbelievable. Never seen anything like Providence fans.
Providence Friars.
Providence got some good fans. Next team here, kind of fallen off as far as basketball. Used to be very good. Wichita State.
Ooh, the Yellow Jackets.
No.
No?
No.
Something similar?
Their mascot kind of similar colors, obviously.
Wichita
I'm gonna make
State.
sure I have this right. I'm pretty positive I have it right. I didn't look this one up. Don't look. Yeah, I got it right.
I saw it.
You didn't.
The Shockers.
Shockers. You did see it. Yeah.
That,
Shockers.
That's weird. I knew it was like a yellow bee.
Yeah. No. Yeah. 'cause-
I didn't think it was called the Shockers.
Bees
You
don't
could say
shock,
I'm
yeah.
I'm shocked, really.
Yeah. Yeah. This one, I
Okay.
thought this one would be fun. Again, I didn't look this one up, so don't look at my computer.
I'm not looking.
I gotta see if this is okay. Yeah, I got it right.
Okay.
16 seed won a game
Oh,
over
gosh.
1 seed Virginia. This is UMBC.
UMBC.
Thought maybe this game.
Some sort of bear.
Not a bear.
Okay. What
I'll
is
give
it?
you a clue. It's some sort of dog.
Some sort of dog. Chihuahuas.
The UMBC Retrievers.
Oh gosh. Yeah. I would not.
Yeah.
That's tough.
Yeah, no, it's tough. I tried to throw in some fun teams here because I didn't want to throw any football teams in.
Yeah,
so,
that's fair.
Moved on here to same year as
Mhm.
UMBC. This team made the Final Four. Sister Jean in Loyola, Chicago.
Oh. Loyola, Chicago. It's some sort of wolf.
That their logo was a wolf.
Yeah. Gosh.
This one's tough. I'm not gonna lie. This
It's-
one's very tough.
Greyhound? Husky? Something like that?
No, it's the Ramblers.
The Ramblers. That's hard.
Yeah, that's
I knew
those.
those. I could picture the wolf, but.
I
Yeah,
thought this one might be a little easier.
Okay, I need it.
Dayton
Flyers.
Flyers.
Yeah.
Dayton Flyers. Heading over to another Cinderella story here. Made the Elite Eight in 2022. St. Peter's.
The Peacocks.
Peacocks.
Yeah,
thought
I
that
always
would be
remember
easy.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're 4 for 7
Okay.
right now.
All I
You got
need is
3
two
more.
Two of these next
These aren't
three.
that hard
Okay.
compared to UMBC and Loyola Chicago.
okay.
That was
Perfect.
kind of the hard part of the. We got John Morant run Murray State.
Murray State.
Had some good teams.
I watched a few John Morant games. They're yellow.
Yeah.
I feel like they got a little stick in the M.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Murray
the
State.
stick's not gonna get you anywhere.
No. I don't know why Cowboys keeps coming
Not
to mind.
Cowboys.
Not the Cowboys.
It is the Racers.
The Racers.
The Racers.
Oh yeah. That yeah.
Okay, 2 Big East teams here to end it off, so this
Okay.
might be
I need them both.
easier. Georgetown.
Hokies.
I'll let you get another guess because you're close. You're very close. You got the right letter.
Hoyas.
Hoyas.
Hoyas. Yeah.
Hoyas. Hoyas is right.
Hoyas.
This one might be a little hard. Never really think of this team having a mascot or,
Oh, boy.
you just think of them as Marquette.
They're the Golden Eagles.
They are the Golden
Let's go.
Eagles.
Let's
6
go.
for 10.
I
You got it on the
I
dot.
called it.
Yeah. You called it.
We'll take 6 for 10 for
Yeah.
sure.
Alright.
All right, headed back to football. I got a fun little segment for you called Glad, Mad, or Sad.
I'm excited for
And
Glad
this
Matter
is
Sad.
this is quick, but I'm gonna tell you something that happened, and you tell me if this made you glad, if this made you mad, or if it just made you sad.
Yeah, I'm excited for this.
Okay.
I'm glad we're doing this.
All right, I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah.
Okay, so this weekend we talked about this already. Arch Manning went to the swamp and threw 2 interceptions. How does this make you feel?
I'd say mad.
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 Why does it make you mad?
Mad because I want him to be better, and
Yeah.
he's not being better.
I agree. I think it'd be more fun if he was really good,
Yeah.
and he's not really.
I know. He's a Manning, and it makes me mad that he's not living up to
He's
the name.
underperforming.
Yeah.
I like that.
Mad.
All right, this one. Michael Jackson has 2 fumbles versus Illinois.
Obviously not glad.
Purdue receiver, by the way.
Yeah. I'm gonna say sad,
Yeah.
but It also made me mad.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, it made me
But
mad.
more sad than mad.
More sad because
How so?
well, he didn't play. He had a good game other than the fumbles, which is hard to say.
17 targets, 14 catches.
14 catches is a good game.
That's a big game.
But 2 fumbles. The thing that made me mad about it, and also really sad, was Purdue would get momentum.
Yeah.
Purdue's like they got momentum. Like the 2 most momentum times they had, Michael Jackson fumbled like the very next play.
Yeah.
Or so
Yeah.
that frustrated me a lot.
But it more made you sad.
But it made me very sad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Very sad.
Next one, Nico Iamaleava and UCLA knock off 7th-ranked Penn State. How does that make you feel?
I think it makes me glad.
You're glad.
I love. There's upsets.
It's an underdog story. Yeah.
I love underdogs. I'm always rooting for the underdog.
I like that.
I'm glad they pulled it out.
It made me glad as well.
Fun story.
To be clear.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then this one, last but certainly not least, Virginia tunes out our hatred and our negativity, and they beat Louisville on the road in overtime.
Makes me sad.
Makes you sad.
Makes me sad because I had to apologize and I felt really bad about it.
Yeah.
First of all. Second of all, I always root for Louisville because
It's Brom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe I shouldn't be a Jeff Brom guy as a Purdue fan.
Because he left, yeah.
But I love him. I love him. I love what he does. So that made me sad. I was rooting for them.
I mean, I saw Louisville. I was watching overtime. I saw them win, and my heart just dropped.
Yeah.
It's just out of the pure shame I felt.
Does it make you sad?
It makes me devastated.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
I would agree.
but it's more so like I just feel so bad for how we treated them.
Yeah.
And maybe
That's part of it.
I need, I'm gonna apologize. I want to apologize again.
We should.
For the second time this episode. We are sorry, Virginia, and it will not happen again.
It won't happen again. Virginia, you have earned our respect.
I will not pick against you the rest of the year.
If
Unless it's like, yeah, which looking at these games, it's not going to be probably. But
for some reason, your schedule's pulled up on my screen right now. We're not picking you the rest of the season, but
maybe in the, no.
You know what? Let's say right now, they're winning out. That's the least.
Sure.
That's the least we could do.
That's the least we can do. Is I will pick. I'm going Virginia, the Cavaliers, and then Virginia to win their next 6 games.
I'm with you there.
Oh, you like it? All right.
There, Zach.
And that's the least we can do.
That's the least we can do for them.
All right.
After all we caused,
Yeah. Well, that's it for glad, mad, or sad.
All right. This week's picks, you got them this week.
All right. I picked the games for this week. We got 8, like we like to do. I'm 14-10 on the year. You're 13-11, so it's neck and neck.
Rough week. What did you go last week? Were you 5-3?
I went 5-3
to my 3-5.
You went 3-5, so we flipped.
Rough week for me. Yeah, I had a 1-point lead heading into last week.
Yeah. Well, I'm up now, and I plan on going 8 for 8. I think this is the week where I get them all.
Really? You must have the same picks as me.
Oh, yeah. No, I have certainly some upsets here, but not actually no. Who's favored in this one? Alabama at Missouri.
Alabama is favored by 3, and I got them roll Tide.
I'm rolling with the Tide as well. Give me Bama.
Yeah, no reason I'd see Bama losing that game.
Yeah.
Next game.
Ohio State at Illinois. This would be a ranked win opportunity for the Buckeyes, which they do not have, as Texas is now unranked.
Give me the Buckeyes 27-7.
The spread is what?
It's 14.5.
Oh, Buckeyes cover.
Their defense is just ridiculous.
I don't see Illinois scoring a touchdown.
Really? Yeah. I could see Illinois scoring one time, feeling good about themselves, but...
That's true. Because that's kind of like what they did versus IU. I can see it, yeah.
Ohio State's defense is too good.
I'm going, under 10 points for Illinois.
I'm with you there.
And Illinois' defense is bad. I think Ohio State wins 31-7.
31-7, okay. Same ballpark there.
Oklahoma versus Texas. This is a neutral site game. We don't know where
this is played, do we?
Yeah, I looked it up. It's in Dallas.
It's in Dallas.
Which is apparently nearly equidistant from Oklahoma and Texas's campuses.
That makes sense, yeah. Dallas. I got bounce back week for Texas. They win in a very close game.
Are you taking into account the Chipotle rumor here?
I'm not taking into account. I don't believe in the Chipotle rumor.
You don't believe it? Okay.
Hot take here. This game goes to overtime.
I like to. How fun would that be?
Yeah. If it goes to overtime, should I get an extra half point?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm going.
You can pick an overtime game also this week.
Okay, I got you. I have
Okay.
one. All right, I'm going. Chipotle rumor or not, I think Oklahoma wins.
You do?
I think they're a better team. I think they're gonna win. And then we got Iowa State at Colorado. Colorado has played good sometimes this year, but had some really questionable quarterback play that's played them out of games. Caden Salter threw 3 picks this past week. I'm going bounce back game for the Buffs, and they're going to get their first Power 4 win this week at home versus Iowa State.
I'm picking against you here. Give me the Cyclones.
Okay, bounce back week for them.
Bounce back week for the Cyclones. They win. I think they win by a good amount here. Colorado. I don't know if I've said this before on the podcast, but this is like the first year that they have a competent O-line, and they finally have some good, they have good depth and a good team. They just don't have the playmakers.
No, their receiver talent is so dreadful.
And their quarterback's no good. And this is if Shador and Hunter were on this team,
they could be really good.
They could be really good, but they're not. And this team's not very good at all.
No.
Give me Iowa State.
I want Julian Lewis to start playing. I think it might as well.
Might as well. I'd say let's go back to Staub.
No, I don't want that, really. Florida at A&M. Who we got here?
I got A&M.
I do too.
I think by a lot.
By a lot. I see another Lagway 4 or 5 pick watch here.
Was the Florida game
It was
against
at
LSU? Was that at LSU?
At LSU, yes.
I think Lagway, what I've gathered is he might struggle on the road.
I think so too.
He'll struggle here at Texas A&M. I don't know what time this game is. That's going to play a big factor in.
Well, it's not. This is in order, so I believe it's the 3:30.
3:30 game. Okay, yeah. If it was at 7:30, I'd pick Texas A&M by even more.
Yeah,
that place gets
At
rocking.
night, this past week was quite.
Give me
nice.
Texas A&M by a lot.
Okay, I like it.
Yeah.
This is my overtime game for the
Overtime
extra
game.
half.
Really?
Point. I got Auburn winning in overtime.
Wow.
Versus Georgia. You don't like that?
No, I watched Auburn let Jackson Arnold get sacked 10 times against Oklahoma.
He leads the country. He's the most sacked quarterback in the country.
I don't think that changes this week. Georgia sacks Jackson Arnold a ridiculous amount.
Okay,
Georgia wins.
but it's a home game.
I,
Their O-line, they can hear each other, they can talk, they can say, "Hey, buddy, I'm blocking him this time, and we're gonna protect our quarterback."
And they don't.
Okay.
Georgia.
Georgia by a lot, or in overtime?
Not in overtime. Georgia wins by a decent amount.
All right.
They cover the 3.5 point spread that it only is.
Yeah. All right. Michigan at USC.
Give me USC.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm high on Michigan personally. I put them at 10 this past week.
I like that.
I think they're fun. I like Underwood. I think they win. At USC.
I think
they're good.
Michigan is the better team in this game. But what I've realized is the teams that have to travel west to east in the Big Ten and the ACC really struggle.
Yeah.
Penn State's a great example from last week. It's really hard, and I don't think Michigan. I just think USC's. Just the travel advantage.
Yeah, I was so on Michigan going into the year, and then they lost to Oklahoma, and then I picked Nebraska to beat them at Nebraska, and they won. And since then, I've gained a lot of respect for Underwood and their whole team, and I think they do it again this week.
Yeah,
but I agree with you. Traveling out west sucks, which is what makes me nervous about this next game of the week, Indiana at Oregon. Who you got?
Go Ducks,
You got
baby.
the Ducks.
Go Ducks.
Yeah, you can they covered, you can keep it close.
10 to 14.
Okay.
10 to 14.
I am not daunted, and frankly, I never have been. And so I am going to go with the Hoosiers upset win. You're not going to see me picking against the Hoosiers.
In overtime?
No, comfortably.
Comfortable
win.
Out west.
Out west. That's how we do it. I think, and then you're going to see a one by our name by the next time we film an episode. That's my prediction.
Wow. That is certainly not mine.
I'm picking with my heart, and that's because that's what I want to happen. We'll see. We don't tend to perform well in these games, at least last year. But it's a new team. We got Mendoza now, and we'll see what happens.
Yeah. Go Ducks!
If you made it here, drop your pick for Indiana at Oregon in the comments. And
do you think Virginia is winning out?
And if you think Virginia is winning out, If you have a segment or something, a question that you'd like us to discuss in next week's episode, be sure to let us know. We'd love that.
Down below.
And if you're not subscribed, what are you doing?
Yeah, please subscribe. But not only to the YouTube, to the Twitter and the TikTok.
Follow us on Twitter. Follow us on TikTok. Ball of Nowhere.
That's all we got so far.
And leave a like.
Follow the TikTok. We're going to try to get stuff going there.
Yeah. If you're still here, that means you're a real one.
Yeah.
And you can become even more real by following us on TikTok. And thank you for listening. We will catch you guys next Monday.